And here we are at a track, new track, free track called it's by KMX, I believe, and it's called Wilderland. Now, Smokesta just did a vlog on this track, and he was having difficulty with a 250. I actually rode it with the 250. I was making most of them. But surprisingly, on the 112cc two-stroke, you can make a lot of the jumps, and you can get some good flow. I'm going to try it on the KX, and away we go. And I will note, I am using a wheel. I do prefer the dynamic on board. I got a new system, so I haven't got everything fully configured as far as ratios and inputs, but I'm getting there. This new system does work good. I actually was having some graphical issues. I had to go in and out of it. I was getting a weird black shading square in the front of my screen, but if I adjusted some settings in the video card settings, it would go away. So I don't know if it's a track or the turbo can do that. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that was a silly mistake. Okay, let's get some flow here. No, this track does have really good flow. And surprisingly, it's got some decent traction hookups. Like, I've looped out quite a few. Whoa, almost too much. Skip over those whoop-de-doos. A lot. Wow, restraint. That's the key to surviving when you under jump. You just gotta keep her straight. Hold your knees around the bike, and you will survive. Rip. Yeah, a little short. Come on. Okay. I was making that, I think, on the gas and the YD. But, as you can see, you can make a lot of these jumps. Even if you don't, you still flow nice. Whoa. These bikes are so light, they allow you to case them and survive. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I made those. Get it. Well on. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, wow. Not surprised. This is a pretty cool track though, and it's free. I think it'll do well online. Well, I'd like to see some two-stroke or some open ones. Now, when I was doing the 250, I could do more whips and stuff. But with these little ones, you gotta remain straight with all the under-jumping. If you try to do some whips, you're just gonna crash on landing. It's gonna flip out sideways. So you gotta be careful. But it is so much fun. It's two strokes. Whoa, get back. Whoa. Hold on. Survive. it up. Wow. Oh, I cased it. Wow, almost survived. Okay, let's see if we can get some flow. But just to show you that you can pretty much ride any bike on this track, even if you're under jumping. Just hold her straight, and the flow is really good. Wow. They are, whoa, almost over the edge. Yeah, I'm not even sure of times yet. I know Smoke's diving is getting, whoa, looped her out. Wow, wasn't paying attention. Changing my tear off. And literally flipped out. Okay, oh wow. There we go. These little bikes they're so light, it's so easy to loop them out. Wow. Wow. Good. Oh wow. Oh. See that? Just looped. Now it's going to put me on the jump face. Trying to get up here. Whoa. Looped out again. That's the problem. It will put you in a, and I don't have it mapped out to push it, so yeah, let's try. Maybe I can get a little run at it. There we go. It does have its challenges, but the reward of these little, even the, anything 2-strokes really, even the 250s. But I grew up on, wow, I started looping. Yeah, it's kind of tough. I think I might go shred it, even on the, let's go to a 250. Go back. Exit testing. Let's try. Okay, let's do my favorite. Gas. 250. Which I know is really good at similar loamy high traction tracks like Unadilla. So I think I'm still recording. This new system, I'm getting great frame rates. Yeah. Let's see. See if we can get a flow going. So, dynamic view. Like I said, it's a new system, so I haven't configured all my inputs, and I am using a steering wheel, so that complicates everything. Configuring takes a lot of custom programming, mapping. And I'm using a wheel that's not even supported by Windows 11. That old E27. So it's even harder. So I might have to get another wheel. Wow. Wow, this bike is like fire. Wow, that's a top one. Wow, almost lost it. And get down. Little 112 making through the what's no problem too. yeah, it's got a lot more distance. Oh, just couldn't get up, table up, and I gotta worry about losing out because they will hook up, and I don't have my throttle settings proper yet. Oh, I don't know if I went on the creek there. Wow. There we go. And like I said, I've only played a couple laps. So I really don't even totally know the track yet. And getting to know my inputs and how they work with all the bikes and the game. Very complicated. And like I said, dealing with an operating system that doesn't naturally recognize it, the steering wheel, is even more complicated. But I do have 30 plus years experience in hardware, PC configurations, and simulators and troubleshooting. If anyone can figure it out, it'll be myself. I can probably set up any wheel, and it is so much more fun and naturally, because all you're doing is steering the wheel and using your gas and throttle to induce throttle and brakes, but also in the air and movement of the bike, and coupled in with I got some auto lean on with see what kind of times I get to. I have no idea. This bike actually feels really good. Oh wow, I forgot about that one. I should have been more left. Because if you're not, it'll send you off over that fence. Yeah, here we go. I do have the cornering set up pretty good. Like it's not. It was when I first set it up, it was tucking under every bike, but I don't know what I did, and I seem to have corrected that. Almost off the. Yeah. It's a little tough getting in a rhythm on those looks. It's actually a little better, I believe, with the little 112. Wow. Oh no, I almost cased it. That would have been maybe even better off to. Well, I guess there's lots of routes, lots of ways to do it, but it is nice to rail it on the outside. That's a nice one. Rail it. Wow. Wow, oh, almost saved it. Now if you hold it in for 3 seconds, it will put you on the track facing the right way, but I don't know if I've done a clean lap yet, so I'm not going to be getting any record times. Definitely will need some more laps in. It's quite a long track, so there's a lot of stuff to learn, and new configuration, PC setup. There's a lot of good there, and there's a lot of lengthy configuration setups. But it is enjoyable. And it is nice to have a super fast computer. Just so much smoother and better looking. Wow, almost a little short on these. You got to get a good flow, build up, keep your momentum going, especially these two strokes. And then you still have to sink your lines, but if you hold your bike straight, you can get out of sync and survive almost everything. Whereas you try doing some tricks and whips, you can easily wipe out. Wow, oh, still cased it, almost landed it. Wow, I should have been going harder and more left. I totally didn't realize that jump was coming up. Let's see if I can get a good lapse. And this is a flowy track though. Even just riding it and getting the odd crash, it's so much fun, especially on a two-stroke. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Throttle back to save that one. I still don't know if I got the right angle because I don't see, I think there's another custom thing that I can go back a little wider field of view. I don't think I'm seeing all the bike. Or it could be, I might have to go to a static view. Wow, there we go. Fly. Whoa. There we go. Oh wow, I slowed her down. Got her out of sync. And cased the jump, and that's the result. But like I say, I used to race motocross, two strokes, 125s, and a little bit of 250s back in the 80s, and there was no four strokes. And it was all clutch, RPMs, and traction, and feathering the clutch to keep your RPMs up. That's how you rode a two stroke. Whereas a lot of people don't know this because they've never been exposed to them. Wow. I went left before I landed, then it just threw me off the track. I will eventually get a decent time. And I haven't even set up there's that whole program you can put on, or I'm not sure if it's through Proboso or if it's an aftermarket where it's got your lap times. I haven't even done any of that. I had that set up with my old system. And I will have to still get some more, set up some configurations, but like I said, if you want a track, this track's going to be killer online. There's so many bikes that can just flow with this. Wow, this is so much flow. Yeah, I can still, I've only got about 50 hours in the game, so I really don't have the feel yet for moving the bike around in the air. And that will come. I still do it sometimes, but I find if you're a little sideways when you land, it's so easy for the bike to get a little loss of traction. 335. I know that he's about a minute faster, but I've had like 20 crashes per lap. So until I dial in knowing the track and the bike and the lines, which I gotta go last real hard. There we go. Yeah. I went left, and then it still landed right, and then I leveled it out and cleared it all. So if you do keep your momentum up, you can make a lot of these. You can, that's a 252 stroke. And like I said, I was making a lot of these doubles with the 112 cc. Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I knew that put you off way off to the left. So that one you definitely better remember to go right. So it's not about lap times, it's about flow and fun. And this track has that flow. It's got lots of great width. And it's got a lot of rounded landing zones. So it just becomes a little more forgiving if you case it a little bit. The OJ or whoa, I don't know what happened there. Fucking blue. Wow. Definitely watch out on the replay there. I don't know what happened. Like I hit a turbo boost. Okay, let's wow. Come on. Yeah. Let's get the feel. And oh, I still survived. But like I said, it's just because you do have to. Sometimes you do have to play with the bike in the air. So I do have to learn the track, and you only learn it through laps. You get to learn what lines work. And where you gotta, oh wow, almost a tragedy there. I can't remember. Yeah. I'm starting to get the feel of it, and then it'll just come with like muscle memory. Like all these hit points, throttle points, what type of speed, and it's not as forgiving. Like you get a little out of sync a lot with this, but it does rail through the corners pretty good. Yes. Oh, okay. I gotta hit it. Yes. Wow. Oh yeah, I made it there. Wow. Wow. Yes, gotta get in these lines. But it is nice having your shadow, even though it's a slow shadow with lots of crashes. It is fun. I didn't actually want to go. Keep on letting it go. Oh wow! I can't believe I spun out there and survived. That's changed. It's tough to get in a good sync. I don't know. Maybe I'm on the wrong line, but that will come. Wow, that was good. Okay, let's get this inside here. Oh, little case. Oh, that's a nice one. Wow. You can feel the torque in my 4-speed back just coming through the wheel. Wow, didn't get everything on that. I think it was dragging my pegs on the wall there. Oh yeah, I got this. I had to go a little left, which I did in the last second. And you can sink over stuff. Oh, it's going to be a hard case. Oh, I need that one. I was a little sideways too. Yes, not fully ready to do any heaters, but just to show you how good this track feels. And like I said, I only got 50 hours in, and I actually didn't really play for the last 2 weeks because I just got this new system. It's taking, and I do all kinds of other simulators, flying, battlefield, and just the undertaking to configure a new system, Windows 11, which I have a lot of old hardware that's unsupported. So I'm going to have to go buy, I'm going to go get the Moza, the new flight stick they got. It's a force feedback one, pedals, everything. I don't know how expensive it is, but, and maybe a Moza wheel too. Force feedback, direct drive. You know, you really don't need a fast direct drive because there's so much, you know, force, and then you got to turn them down anyways. So the problem is the ones, if you have it on full force, you can literally break your fingers and your wrists and your arm. That's how violent and strong they are. Whereas I keep my Logitech G27 fairly high, but it's not a direct drive, so it's going to be a little notchy, but it's not going to break your arm or rip a shoulder off. And you don't need that. You just need a little bit of motion, a little bit of feeling at the right times to give you the sensation that you're, you know, in the air, or the look you do, hooking up traction. It's just a subtle input, and then you're not tired out, because you know what, if you're struggling to fight a direct input wheel, you're going to hate, you know, using it, and that's not the point. The point is to be fun and give more realism, and that's why I set up wheels for racing. So it's the force feedback is exactly the way it would be in real life, whether you're on a plane, a race car, motorcycle, your bike. Wow. Oh no, a little laugh. Wow, I knew it. Yeah, I gotta remember stay a little right on that one. Anyways, I think I'm on pace. I can see myself getting into the low twos. I just got to get more consistency, learning the track. Oh, survive that somehow. But it is a real fun track, and it doesn't matter which bike. Like I said, I'm using 250, no problem. It was just as fun on the Alphamod 112 cc's. And this is the gas 250. Come on, here we go. But it actually does seem to be flipping a lot better than I did on my other system. I'm not sure if that's the graphic card ability and processor combined. It's not interfering. I braked a little to get that. There we go. There we go. Boom. There's a nice rhythm. That was a good rhythm. I don't don't think I got a great lap time. I didn't crash lots, but it was a good feel. Starting to get a good lap. Not enough, but I survived. Yes, wow. I did a little trail brake, which is, you can only do that with a wheel. I guess you could do it with a knee pad. It's a racing technique to keep your suspension loaded, which gives you a little more traction, but the problem is that you can loop it out real easy. Get too much traction or lock it up if you give it too much brake. So you gotta set it up so that it's got, so you can trail brake or even just braking in general without locking it up, which will cause you to tuck it under. And if you trail brake too much, you can actually send it ripper sideways, get out of sync, but I think I got it set up pretty good. Just gotta remember. Wow, oh, I can't believe I did that again. See, actually, you gotta remember that this only comes with laps, and it's like a muscle memory. You'll see a face of a jump approaching, and you'll just remember, okay, I gotta go a little lap. Or, oh wow, that one you want to go full out, or lay off and try to sink it, 2 doubles. But it is fun. Even, like, I love shadow riding, because it almost feels like you're racing your own shadow. So it's going to be your own skill level. So it's going to be, you get to see your mistakes, and you can see the bike in front of you sometimes. And every time you cross the finish line, you get the shadow to come out again. Trail braking. Throttle up to bring her back if you brake too much in the air, because it will give you an endo effect. Yeah, out of sync. Oh, I should have maybe gave it a little bit more. If you get in sync there, I could have, like triple, and then double, single. But turns out I just more double, single, and that happens when you get out of sync. So much fun. Oh yeah, let her go. Cannot keep on remembering. I gotta remember these. This is the one where I go left. Yeah. Oh, I didn't go far left enough, but I survived. Yeah, last second I remember these, but sometimes it's too late. And if you don't have enough speed, setting it up at 250, you can get out of sync like there, and you find yourself off the track, and definitely out of sync, and you can crash just like that. But I got, it's so amazing, like this computer, it's a Ryzen 7000 series CPU, AMD, it's got an NVIDIA 4060 Ti video card, 32 gigs of RAM, and it pretty much just runs flawlessly. And I'm a computer person, and yeah.
I got a problem.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
And I want to know why. And there comes the letter.
What's that?
Look at it.